We're here on the latest episode of the Great British Builders podcast. I'm joined today by these fucking degenerates building Banana Zone.
Yeah.
They've been building for Colosseum. This is their latest build for the gaming track. I'm going to be able to play it right now on the live on the podcast.
First person in the world.
First person in the world.
El Capitano.
El Capitano.
Capitan.
Here we are, the Banana Zone. So, like, while I'm loading this up and getting all the degenerate clicks, I'm gonna have to click in here. What are we looking into, gentlemen?
We're looking at.
So, like, there we go. Here it is. Banana Zone. What is this? Tell us. Tell the world what we're looking at.
We are looking at the mighty Banana Zone. It is a place where every 30 seconds you try to predict the value of Sol with a little cheeky double tap. You double tap, you bet $5, you win, you lose.
There you go. I just placed the bet.
It is indigenous of DJ.
Oh. Okay, and then what? Oh, jeez. It's volatile.
No.
May do it. We don't know. Is it gonna do it?
No.
It's not gonna do it. And then so I just lost $5 now.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
More than 30 seconds we have. Magnifique.
So I just lost $5, but have you guys gained money now?
Can we say? Yeah. We I don't know the tax man listening. Yeah, we take 10%. The treasury. There's a treasury that gets 10%. That gets funded. And then what we're doing is from that treasury, we also set up random squares. If you bet on a random square, there's a lucky square. You get a little bit more tokens in your way. But we do.
It's worth saying as well, like the fun part of this comes like you're the only person in the world, but you're the only person playing it right now. So when we start sending out our beta codes, when we get the invites out there, there's more than one person playing every 30 seconds. You know, you're going to pick one of four. So there'll be someone where actually the person who bets the right square, they take the pot for that whole 30 seconds. So it's not that we take all the losses, it's that's shared. We take our 10%, the rest of it's shared.
Yeah. Well, I've just put in my bet here. You know, like, it is incredibly volatile.
I have to be honest. I told my mom.
Yeah,
I had to.
Because that's what the banana is, right? The banana is somebody else.
Yes, that is actually my mom playing.
Wait, I'm gonna. I'm a bit late to bet.
You could bet. Oh, you could. Oh, come on, mom. Come on, mom. Come on, mom. No, mom's gonna. Oh, mom. She's gonna be upset. Shit. She's gonna be upset.
And don't you notice he's just eating bananas?
That's the Banana Zone, man. We've been building it for a while, man. It's been the last 4 weeks in Colosseum. Head down. I say that as if I've been working really hard. I'm not a dev. I'm the sales guy. And he's the lunatic that devs stuff and yeah, he's that guy. He's that guy, man. That was unexpected. You didn't know about that.
I did not know about
this. Well. Man, you're making a mess, dude. This is what I have to work with on a daily basis. This is what I work with. That's enough.
Your mum's making a bet.
Yep.
Your mum could win
it's
it.
Either your mum or my mate Steve.
Nah, she's gonna get rugged. There we go.
But yeah, we've been beta testing. We've been working through bugs and excited to be in Colosseum.
Okay, so let's draw us back. You know, this craziness will go on in the background. I'm gonna try and make some money back because I've lost every single time here. But tell us, what was the origin story? How did Banana Zone come about?
Well, we were tired of losing money, and we want to make more fun. So this is a fun way of losing money.
I lost my whole net worth to meme coins.
I've been losing a lot, but we said, can we make it more fun way? So came up with the crazy squares.
And we were both off our face in that techno club in France, weren't we?
Was it France?
It was France, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was France. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was a conversation, late night conversation about how can we make this more fun, and this is what we came up with.
And so, to just tell everyone a little bit about you guys. You know, what's your story? Who am I speaking to right now? Oh, fuck.
Well, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Chief Banana Peeler. My main role is just to sell the shit out of this. Like I sell it. I'm in many communities, and I'm not sure why I went Australian then, but it is what it is. My role is take this out. So we're at the point I've got beta codes basically coming out my ass. I've got a lot of people waiting to play it, and I've shown it you know, we've been to a few different, you know, we were over at NFT Paris. We were at
Paris was very good.
Paris was very good,
fun,
very,
mate.
very
Yeah,
good
I'm
response.
quite
So.
uncomfortable just shaking this. But yeah, I'm just going to pop that down while I talk. Yeah, we took it to NFT Paris. We had the early beta where we had like almost the idea. It was the rawest beta. But we went over there. I showed it to, you know, the ape chain guys that I know. I showed it to the
Farouk, remember we showed it?
Yeah,
Oh man, he loved it.
That's
He
one
loved
of
it.
my favourite quote, man. So yeah. Don't know Farouk, but I interrupted him through the Rug Radio lads that I know. He was just about to do an interview, and it was just like, mate, have a look at this. And he was like, I gotta go. And I was like, nah, man, just 2 seconds, have a look. And he just stood there, didn't say anything for like 20
And
seconds.
he was pulled in.
And they were going, come to the interview. It's just like, just wait. Like, I'm looking at this. And he just started double tapping. And as he was double tapping, he didn't say anything for like 20 seconds. And then he looked me squarely in the eye and he was like, it's degenerate excellence. And just walked off. And I was just like, yes, mate. Like, I'm a salesman, man. I've been in sales for a long time. And it's like those signs where you go, right, if people like it enough that they're there tapping away, you know, they bought into it immediately. And it was from that point that we've gone kind of big on it.
Fuck. Come on.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
I go full. I'm in the ultras wearing this.
So I
Oh man.
Mate, we'll smash stuff up in a minute. No, we won't.
Oh, you got your bananas, man.
Mate, you got your bananas.
I got an extra. I won a $6 there.
You did
$6,
Yeah.
and you get a
$5.
funny little banana win.
Banana. You can do a dance.
Look at that! Look at that little guy.
Look at that little guy.
He's a happy
So-
bugger.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go mental on this.
Yes.
No, we're gonna go mental on this and prove it more. So the winning square is gonna have popping up gifts, crazy images, crazy kind of all animated. There's a lot to work still on, but man, this is your dopamine hit. This is your itch behind the ear.
I don't know if everyone can hear this as well. The sounds,
Yeah.
you know, like that's your dopamine hits.
That's it.
You know, hearing that cha-ching.
Classic arcade, man. Ching.
The thing is that we are part of a team, so we've got Chief Banana Peeler, Chief CD,
Chief Banana Degen. We've got Chief Banana Crayon, and
Crayon.
then Chief Banana Punk.
Crayon.
Crayon basically just draws stuff, and Punk's just got a punk.
Is that it?
Yeah.
He just really wanted to be in it, and he's got a punk. So we were like, yeah, right.
And he bought so much.
He did buy us a lovely lunch, man. It was really nice. Pork belly is massive.
Oh. Smokehouse.
Mate, smokehouse is decent. That's all I've got. That's
You want a banana?
No, I don't want another banana.
Okay.
I do actually.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Chief Banana Crayon. So he comes up with the audio and sounds and colors and everything. And then, yeah, the not sleeping and everything comes up with these crazy ideas. You know, we get to, you know, this is just, I think this is a new track on the market. You're not going to see this anywhere else before. It's something that everybody that has looked at it, I think you ran out your funds.
No, that's $5 still there.
So yeah, you run out. So when you're placing a bet, there's $5 placing a bet, and on Solana for creating a bet, we're paying a low transaction fee, which is around 90 cents. So you ran out. So you literally a shilling of 20 cents. Oh man, look at that. He made already a lot of money today, huh? He's lost his full wallet. This is so you lose your salary, man. Look how many bets he's got. Look, show us. Hey, this is the proof of the pudding.
At least try, Cap. At least try.
It's the proof of the pudding.
I'm trying to get some more funding back in here. Oh look, there's a couple extra bananas here.
Green on the hats.
Yeah.
We'll say.
He doesn't like the big guy, man.
No,
Who doesn't like cream on their hat?
I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, this will have to work on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
So what is now then the goal with Banana? You know, like where are you guys planning to be able to take this degenerate madness?
You wanna go?
So yeah, man. But basically, from tomorrow, as I said, you know, you're one of the first people in the world to play it. From tomorrow, we start sending out beta codes. So just from the kind of the network that I have, I've got just over 2,000 beta codes going out tomorrow. Yeah. From that, I mean, it's been one of those where we've been building it for a while. Anyone that's seen the X account, you know, like nobody actually knows what this is yet. Like daily, we just put out stupid memes of, you know, whatever, like, you know, the new Pope the other day, I stuck that into AI and had him eating a banana. Stuff like that, man. Like, I can't remember what was on the today.
Are we on next?
Yeah, bananas ain't out. Fuck's sake, man. This guy's
How many
good.
is it?
This guy's a really good dev, but like,
How many
Jesus
users?
Christ. How many?
Yeah,
Like 2,500 that we got in the last few weeks.
not bad.
You just focus on your lane, dude. But yeah, no, the plan is to get people to play it. You know, that's the whole thing. Once people start playing this, I won't go into all of the business bits, but yeah, man, like I'm sales. I make money, man. I commercialize things. So
He got my mom involved into it.
always. So like there's random bits, man, like Banana TV, for example, the BC scrolling down the bottom. I've been speaking to companies now. I'm selling advertising on that. Like we haven't even launched and we haven't got traffic, man. But I've got random. Yeah, I mean, I'm speaking to MetaWin. I'm speaking to Magic Eden, like all these people that I know from other ventures that I've done. But actually, I show them this and say, "Do you want to advertise on that TV?" And they're like, "Yes, of course we do. This is degenerate excellence." So I keep coming back to because that's how I'm starting to drill that into people now.
There's something gonna be cool about it. So what you're gonna have here in the background is you'll be able to upload an image. So for just submitting an image, you pay for it, and then you have communities posting different kind of arts on behind of these canvases. And this is where the punk loved it. He can bring his kind of all his styles and culture into it. Anyone. So we have right now Sol. Hopefully in a week's time we're gonna bring in our tokens. Anything that's on Solana is gonna come here. So imagine if you have your token pumping on Pump Fun, the next thing you hear is here, and you can come and gamble on it. And the communities can come here and see an image, I don't know, of a donkey running, a fish, right? Anything we want.
Donkey running
Yeah,
fish.
yeah.
That was the example.
Yeah, man.
That's such a weird example.
Oh man, you should get into my brain. Yes.
I don't want to. I
This
genuinely
is-
don't want to.
Look at that.
Oh,
so
so
close.
Yeah, so close, man.
So close.
So with that, clear definition when it goes into the line.
Mm. Well, it is like quite a interesting like thing that you talk about there, or how when they launch their token, what does the community do? You know, like what's the new aspect of how they can be buying in, getting involved, like playing with that token? Well, it's usually just them buying and selling it. You know, getting other people to get involved. You know, just that little circle that they go between. Whereas now they can get listed on the hit.
Correct.
So
And
what is that going to look like?
Yeah, that's fully the intention. So really with this, we're going to launch with Sol. You know, we've built this as a Solana product. Everything on the back end is built on Solana. We launch with Sol as the one token that people are betting on. But really quickly, we put other stable coins in. You know, I'm having chats with ApeCoin, Bonk, like Borgi, like all these random tokens where actually I show them this and they go, how do we get listed? How can we get that thing on there? So rather than coming in 30 seconds, you're like every 30 seconds, you're just clicking on the Sol. So you're predicting where you think that's going to be for Sol. You know, the early bits that we've shown beta of having various tokens on there, people just scroll down and it's every 30 seconds. They're like, right, I put a bet there, bet there, bet there, bet there. You know, they're picking 5 bets and spending $25 every 30 seconds, which is fantastic.
Is $5 going to be the minimum bet always? Can I bet like 50 cents?
We've tested that. So we've gone through the users back and forth, and they said, look, it's the idea of making it simple and having that 5 limit allows them to not think and more think about the game. So it's almost like changing the armors and customization in any game. Here you have a certain selection, that's it, and then you have to choosing the coin, then more choosing the amount they want to bet. So interacting and having the experience with the game, then the amount. The goal, you see, it mentioned the different chains. I'm more interested in having more tokens. So the more, if let's say we have something launched on Pump Fun, Sausage Party, Chicken McNugget, whatever the token can be. Imagine having Chicken McNugget here. Token. Get into my head. And then people can come back not only with Sol, but they bet with Chicken McNugget.
Yeah.
Placing the bet, and they win Chicken McNugget.
That's the thing, yeah. And that's where it's got interesting is that, these
You bring the communities in.
tokens, they start bringing the community, but also
Yeah.
you win, but then it might be, okay, great, you've just won that box, but actually a random box we pick and go, you've just got 1,000 shit nugget or whatever it is.
No,
That's-
beautiful. It's not shit nugget. It's beautiful nugget.
Because right now I'm just burning through my soul.
No,
Just like, and I should be burning through any shitcoin that like I decided
Yeah.
to somehow find.
Yeah, or it's just left in your wallet somewhere.
And I personally don't do this, so this is me literally burning through my soul. But like, one aspect here that I want to talk about. So you can see here, I did win one.
Yes.
You know, one out of like the many losses, but I did win one.
Yeah.
Right now, it's only a $6 win versus a $5 bet. You know, how do I get that higher?
Yeah, I'll take this one. So basically, that's because you're the only person playing the game. So we always
okay.
guarantee a 1.2x.
Yep.
So when the beta codes go out, you know, ideally there's 50 people playing on that 30-second slot of bets. So if there's 50 people, they've all put their $5 in. What's that? $250. So then that's in the pot. We take our 10%, which is $25, but the other $225 is to be split between the winning box. So if, you know, 10 people at it, you get $25. If no one else picks that box and you're the only person, then you'll just take the lot. So that's where it comes in.
The bigger the pot, the more interesting, the more eager you have for the last 30 seconds if you're going to guess it right or wrong. And you can come in the last second and go, oh, I see a pot of $200. Let me place the last second.
And so is that pot created? So see, we got this like yellow box around it. Is that how the pot is created? So it's anyone who's bidding. So if they bid on this top one or this middle one or this one, it's then say that all of that value was $100. That is then what's split between whoever wins.
Correct.
So the one square that wins, like this, say if this square won, that would then get the split of the $100.
Totally. Yeah. And that's where it gets fun, man. Especially, you know, it's almost like we've got different stages of the beaters to be sent out. So, you know, I've like the first stage, 2,000 beaters. I've got another 2,000. That's my phase 2. But we want to send it out to kind of trusted inner circle is the first 2,000. But yeah, as soon as, you know, the aim with this is, and again, some of the chats we're having with like, you know, Pump Farm and various other people is like how to get this message out there big and get, you know, if we suddenly have 10,000 people a day playing this, then those pots are massive. You know, you're coming in, you're betting your $5, you might get $200, $500. You know, those pots can become pretty big pretty quickly.
You talk a lot, do you?
Sales, mate.
But imagine this moving forward. Now you're having fun, and this is proven that it's interactive and it's interesting, you know, and it's sexy. Moving next to having perpetual trading, where you can bet on futures, you know, having a longer vision, and that's what I think where we're going to be staring at next. This was, you know, more of a, you know, excitement and showing, you know, how do you solve this challenge. To next is
Perpetuals.
perpetuals. I think is a market coming soon to you know, it's already growing humongously. So this is where we're going to go. And then you're going to have what you have here. You have new users. You have new users coming in and easily connecting with your Phantom wallet. Onboarding is swift, you know, it's clean, and then you have easy interaction with them, even understanding what they're doing on chain. So you actually place the bet on chain. Next is if they learn how to press a perpetual trade without them knowing it's a perpetual trade. So all you're doing is just placing a box. You've done a long, you've done a short. It's a new way of market. It's a new way of, you know, of introducing something to crypto. Revolutionary, right? Degenship. Yeah.
You're revolutionizing the DGen industry.
Oh man. Some of the bad boys that I've worked with for the past 12 years, I've shown this around. People are just loving it. They're loving it. Maybe they love the bananas, but they love it. Yeah.
I think part of it as well is, you know, we've spent a lot of time, man. We've done a lot of other projects. We've tried to brand this well, man. We've spent time on it. Yeah.
Crayon guy, right? Chief Banana Crayon.
Chief Banana Crayon.
He's really good.
Shout out to the Crayon. Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Crayon. Shout out to my mama. Thank you for playing, mom. Sorry for losing. I hope she's not too unhappy. But yeah,
Chief Banana Crayon.
Yeah.
So why don't we then dive into, like, you talk about you've done other projects before, you know, like tell us a little bit about what you've been doing that's now led you up to this point of building Banana Zone.
You worked at McDonald's.
I did, yeah.
he used to be a manager at McDonald's.
And then I got rugged on meme coins.
You start
And then I
somewhere.
met this motherfucker, so I started spending time doing this.
That was a quick story.
That's
That's
very
very
do you want me to tell you my speciality was the quarter pounder of cheese, actually, Cap?
But where did you grow up? Like, what was your childhood like? You know, like the kind of life you're living now is not a normal life.
No.
You know,
No,
you
it's not.
must have had some sort of fucked up childhood to like
Yeah.
get you to where you are now.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Yeah, yours was beautiful. Mine was fucked, man. Like, it was a lot. Yeah, banana trauma is probably the best way to describe it.
So that's why we come up with these crazy squares, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to give you a serious answer to that one, Cap. Like, I'm sat here like this with a big fucking pile of bananas covered in whipped cream, and this guy, like, I'm not going to give you my actual life story, hence why. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, actually, I've got an agency, and I do that. Nah. This is-
Nah, you're a
Nah, I
manager
just
at
made that up, I
McDonald's.
just made that up. Or did I make that up? I don't know. No,
We won't know.
that's part of Banana Zone.
It's part of what like, you got the Mona Lisa there
Mate,
as
Mona
well.
Lisa with a balaclava on, like it doesn't need to make sense. Just need
Nothing
to know,
makes
You
sense.
don't need
The
to make
whole-
sense. You just need to know it's beautiful and it's a lot of fun.
I think the whole point of this is that you will never have anything expected. Everything's being unexpected, right?
Yeah,
That's the whole thing. Even right now, we're looking at Portugal getting a plane full of 20 people, 30 people, the top DJs, the top traders in one plane flying into Portugal.
for the Banana Zone at NFC.
Yes, and they imagine them getting off the plane, and they'll be like, "What the heck happened on that plane?"
Yeah, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild.
That's
Yeah.
and we're already looking at planes. We're already okay. We've got something aligned. This is gonna be nuts. This is the Wild West.
To be honest, I'm looking forward to the content where there's like a whole plane full of people, all with banana yellow balaclavas on.
No whipped cream, huh? It's too messy.
No whipped cream.
No
No,
whipped cream.
I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, mate, the way that we want to just take this is, this is not, this is a fun product. It's serious. There's been a shit ton of work to make this work, man. You look at it and you go, oh, that's kind of fun. In the back end, it's complicated as shit. Like it's
I know we were meant to do this last Friday.
we were, man, and we've been in. I say we've been in the bunker. This DJ's been in the bunker since then.
Like I've been hearing that you haven't been sleeping. Like he came in this morning, and he was like, I'm worried because he messaged me at 4:30 in the morning saying I was about to go to bed and I started dreaming of bananas.
Yeah.
And I got up and I said fuck it and I started then shipping again.
Yeah.
And then you woke up at 6:30
and he was already.
and it was already there. And it was like,
is
yeah,
that, like,
I've been dreaming about bananas.
But you say that's not like a one-off. That's like, do you know what I mean? That's quite regular. Where I'm like, "What are you doing, Chris?" And he's just like, "Oh, I've been asleep for 1 hour. And now I've woken up and I've had my breakfast and I'm ready to go." It's like 1 hour. Like, fuck, man. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're gonna break. But he's very good at coding, and he's the architect behind this, man. He's
Well, the crack devs never crack.
The crack there's no cracked. We've got a team in Vietnam. We've got someone in where is he? Yeah, we've got one in Vietnam. We've got one in Portugal. We've got a UK dev. Now the main cloud architects in UK. One of the smart contract devs we have in Portugal. We have a front end, which is two front ends, one in Vietnam. Where's Nathan? Nathan's also UK based. So the team is, let's scatter around. So by the time we mix up, like, by the time I sync up with what's happening in Vietnam, what's happening in Portugal, okay, where we're building it, where we're shipping it, you then end up non-sleep. So you're doing 24 hours. So that's what happens. That's what happens when you're building a product. You can't. There's no sleep. There's grinding. You grind and grind and grind.
What does that kind of like just talk you about life? Like when you are creating these types of products, when you have this vision for something that you believe the market needs, like how has that started shaping? You talk about how you just haven't slept. That is a material difference to your life, right? Like how has been going so deep into this Banana Zone started changing how you guys are thinking about your existence?
Yeah, I mean, I've binned off all my other work, quite frankly.
You didn't have any.
Well, I had clients, man, but
Which ones? The banana
I'm
farmers?
talking about it now, man. Like, but yeah, no, it's become like I said, man. I'm sales. I'm pure sales. I sell things. I commercialize things. I make money. And from seeing the first the users using it and seeing people immediately going, yeah, this is really fun. This is really good. And seeing that double tap, the simple mechanism of they're using it, they're playing it, they're enjoying it. That for me was like, I go all in. I don't want to speak to people, and I still have other work that I do.
You like to tap.
Boring as shit, man.
I love to tap. Let's be honest.
I love tapping it.
Tap, tap, tap. I remember
Don't
those
let
days.
me. Don't.
I
let me
remember
know,
those
man,
days.
when you say that.
Remember, last year we had all hamster combat games. Everybody loved to tap, 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 tap. I was thinking about rub, 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 but no, double tap. It works.
It does. That does work, man.
That's why it's double tap. It's double tap, not single tap. Double tap.
Double tap.
Extra
Locked in.
tap.
Tappity tap.
Tappity tap.
The way I know double tap is only Zombieland. Oh, jeez, that
The film.
that
Sorry,
joke
the film?
landed
The film?
dead.
That was dry, yeah.
Yeah, no, he knows that.
Dry. Wrong audience, bro.
You gotta make sure they're dead. You know, you gotta finish your job.
Give him a double tap.
Double tap.
Cheeky double
Hit it
tap.
twice.
Okay. Good to know. There's ever a zombie apocalypse.
I wouldn't give us some beta codes. I feel like I need a beta code given out.
Yeah.
Let's give out some beta codes now.
Beta code, man.
Who is gonna be the craziest person to tap? Oh, to tap. See,
Tap,
tap, tap.
tappity tap.
Put a comment in the live stream.
Yeah.
We're gonna give out a beta code to access to the app. If you ping us on X, we're gonna send you some merch.
Yeah.
We're
We
gonna
got
send
what
you-
we got. We got t-shirts with Mona Lisa on. We got hoodies with the Mona Lisa on. We got some lovely caps with a pixelated banana on.
We got some.
We got a banana hammock.
Oh yeah, banana hammock.
Not used. Yeah. All sorts, man. We got a
I
lot.
don't believe this not used.
I mean, you'd be right. Yeah, no, there's no banana hammock. Yeah, mate, we've got all sorts of merch, man. So, yeah, put a comment on here. We'll look at the comments afterwards. Funniest one, we'll get a DM. We'll drop them a beta code to start playing tomorrow.
And you get, if that plane gets booked, you're gonna get a seat on it.
You get a seat on the DGen plane to NFC
Really?
as well. So, yeah, flight paid for, and it's going to be a lovely private jet. And all you got to do is chuck a little balaclava on for a
Yeah, I tell you, like,
semi-terrorist looking photo on a plane.
you're definitely better afford this private jet. How much I've been
Just from you,
rinsing.
Cap.
Just-
Unexpected end to the podcast. He's gone. He's all his solidly on, man.
Couple more so, and that's it. We're funded finally. That's how you fund yourself.
That's the way.
No,
Funded the way,
you're
isn't it?
proper bootstrapping.
Oh,
Yeah,
we definitely
definitely.
bootstrapping something here.
We're bootstrapping bananas. Pure bananas. That's probably what we're
Strap
doing.
on, let's go. That's all I can say, man. Man, the amount of crazy hours, man. The amount of crazy, man. It's beautiful. It makes me cry sometimes, you know. It makes
I
me
know
cry.
it does. I've seen it. It's
It's-
quite uncomfortable.
It is beautiful to look at. You know, like when you think about how a lot of apps nowadays, they're meant to be super clean. Do you know, like the logo phenomenon of how they just got really simple,
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
and every
yeah,
single logo just got really
yeah,
simplified.
boring.
Like this kind of like Windows Vista print, like it's like it just brings it's what the people want.
It's like a
Mm.
simpler time.
You know, like it reminds you of when the internet first began.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of what we're
literally-
doing here.
That's what we're going for, man.
That's
Like,
all.
the-
Exactly.
We're building in the new internet. You know, like
Exactly.
this idea of Web3, this what is the blockchain? You know, like we're at the frontier of what the evolution of the internet looks like. It's why it's called Web3 in a sense. And
Mm.
when we're at this point, you know, it's a small time period. I don't think the UXI of a Vistaprint will last another decade.
Yeah.
But what it does do in this period is it creates that history, it creates that moment
Mm.
where it's like this is why we needed it. You know,
Yeah,
we wanted the degeneracy. We wanted to feel like we were back home in the 2000s, coding. Oh, well, not me. I was a bit younger, but like going away and like tapping away, and like now I get to double tap on it and lose all my money.
Did you
Great.
Did you experience the noises and the sounds that we put in, especially? We've got all the banana slips and all the clicks, everything, you know, it's all custom around the sound. The sounds we've been going back and forwards. And I was thinking, you know, when you join in, the sound that it should be, the one that you connect to the internet, you know. Yeah, man, that was. Man, that's how we need to roll. Man.
Simpler times.
But I can't wait. I think a week we're gonna start seeing more and more tokens, and this is why it's gonna be the ADHD of you scrolling through, tap tap tap, scroll through, tap tap tap, scroll through, tap. Oh, let me scroll back. Oh shit, I want to hear. Oh shit, I want to hear. Oh, yeah.
It's been interesting. Like some of the tokens, the way they've been chatting to us as well, is like, you know, having that right. You know, the guest token of this month. You know, so like we bring, I don't know, ApeCoin in. We have a blue tint on the screen. We have, you know, there's so much stuff where we can actually add those little personalizations in. But yeah, I mean, this works for any token, and it's like you just said, like it's fun to scroll down and go right, that square, that square, that square, that square. It's basically spread.
I love the Solana.
Of course.
You know, Solana's been
top of the
good to
list.
me.
They're top of the list.
It's been good to my mom. I really want to push Solana. Yeah, I want to put all the Solana tokens, you know, rolling in. I want to get more and more. Anything that pumps on pump craziness.
Do you know? I just when you talked about the scroll there,
Mm.
if I could scroll here,
Yeah, that's the next.
and then there's another square here,
Yeah.
and I can scroll, and I
Exactly.
can get more,
Yeah,
and I can
exactly.
keep going, and I can do it on my mobile. You know, like the
Just keep going down.
TikTok,
Yeah.
and if
So-
it had the right snap,
Mhm.
do you know, like we're on TikTok and like reels and stuff, it snaps it.
Mhm.
You know, you have the right like thump,
Yeah,
little
it's next one.
Mhm.
little snap, little
Yeah.
snap.
And that's when it becomes rapid. So it's
Mm.
like double tap there, next one, double tap, next
Oh
one, double tap.
jeez.
That's when you yeah.
There
is
is-
BA meetings, Banana Anonymous. Right off the top of the dome, mate. Right off the top of the dome.
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on, man.
You could-
That's what I'm sales. That's what I'm here for.
You
It's
got
too
me
crazy,
going.
it's crazy, it's crazy,
That's
see?
the first time I've ever
You got
professional interviewer. Go on, Cap. Go on. You're going to say something.
He doesn't know where to start.
It's
fraud. It's fraud.
It's the banana. It's the whipped cream. It's thrown in, man.
It's fraud.
Sorry.
It's so much
Sorry.
crazy stuff.
Go on, Cap. You were
Well,
going to say something meaningful then, I could tell.
Well, no, like I would usually just go and jump watching it there as well.
He doesn't want to lose any more money.
I am. I honestly, like, I'm scared to play more.
You know what it goes into, so how do you feel, and so where did you come up, and any traumas? No, we've got so many deep traumas. That's why we built this strong
Yeah,
website.
we just hide it. We like really bury it deep underground, don't we? By doing bananas.
Yeah, deep.
That deep.
How are you guys gonna feel when you win Colosseum in the gaming track because you somehow managed to get an enormous amount of volume onto this banana madness, and it was undeniable that you needed a dub?
Oh, we definitely were gonna win.
I
I don't
don't
think
think
I think we are the winners.
Yeah.
I'm that how cocky I can be.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we gave the testers half an hour to play.
Yeah.
They spent 3 hours playing on this. We did what, $400?
Yeah.
$400 within not 3 hours, 2 hours. $400 of volume, turn around. So they already played it and tested it through. And they're like, at first we gave them, we funded their wallets, and then they started using their own money. And it became, and that's when it became. So they loved it, and anyone that we show, at first they're like, we don't have time, and then they look at it and they go, who the fuck, what the fuck, give it to me. It is good. It is. They see the vision, and it's so easy to show.
I think as well, like some of the things we're going to tie in, like not for now, but like having the limited merch, having the who's the top banana this week. What have you got? Oh, actually, he's got you get a gold balaclava.
Oh, the gold balaclava, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, gold balaclavas, man, they're going to be sick. But like that sort of stuff, oh, actually, you've just got the hat that's got the gold banana on it, and there's only 2 of them in the world and stuff. Like they're the stupid shit that we're just going to try and come up with around it. Basically, that's it's fun at its core, but actually we can just keep adding layers on. Now we've got this core build down.
If you're hot shit and you are a hot shit streamer and you love this kind of stuff, reach out. We are looking for the top-notch people. Easy as that. Come reach out on X. Mr. Cheap Banana Pillow will reply. We are searching for you guys. You already have a list of them, right?
I've got quite a big list, yeah, man.
But if you're top-notch, if you're hot, like really hot, and you dig what we do, and you like bananas,
Yeah, if you think you're hot shit, then reach out. Send us a DM.
if you're DJ,
Oh yeah, DGen hot shit.
DJ, not GMGM.
Not GMG.
No, not
If you're
GMG.
DGen hot shit, reach out and we'll think about it.
I got a different type of question.
Oh, it's got serious.
Well, it's a bit more technical.
Okay, I'm out. Go for it.
So this is taking off the current market price, right?
This is the current market price, correct?
How could someone bot this?
Well, that's the
Because if if you can play the window, right, and you can do the buy and the sales on either side, and you can be really like, because like we're living in the world where this takes off. We're living in the world where there is now 1,000 people, 10,000 people behind their screens looking at this one chart. And when we see the bananas here, you see the amount of volume. It's like every single yellow square has $1,000, $10,000 behind it.
Oh, that'd be fucking sick, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. That time when you come in, you double click, and it's like that $5 is now $1,000. Oh, $5 grand, 10 grand. Sorry to interrupt.
And now you're hot. Now it's real shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like there is now real money to be made behind that double tip or double tap. Someone's got to try and bot that.
Of course.
You are going to get people who are going to look at that green line and be like, I can move it.
Market.
I can push it.
Beautiful market maker,
It's a
right?
beautiful
Push it where I
Yeah.
want it.
I mean, that's kind of like, sorry, I'll let you do the technical answer in a sec. But one of the things that people have said to me why they like this is because it can't be manipulated. That's the real time value of Sol. These tokens attract in real time. You know, it's not unless you're going to go out and go, right, I'm going to buy enough Sol that I'm going to make it go up. If you have that much money, you don't give a shit about Banana Zone. You're not a DJ in the trenches. You got fucking millions and millions of pounds. Like, that's not our target here. Like,
Although when we have
small
mentioned about like when you are expanding, you're bringing on any coin. You know, so the pump fund coin
yeah, shit.
is manipulable.
Yeah.
It does have the ability with 10k, 100k to play with it.
Yeah.
So there's different ways we can solve that solution. One of it, yes, right now we got an oracle, so we're taking the price average, and that allows us to get the price average, allowing us, the result this. And right now we're using Piff, and they are amazing. When it comes to smaller tokens or bigger caps, we're gonna look at building our own, to be able to get basically the price average. To not go into detail, I worked for a couple of these beautiful friends and family market makers, so I know what's happening behind the scenes. I know how they work. I think I'll be reaching out and getting the advice of making sure that I think getting the price average is the best way we can do it. No, we can't rely on one source. If you rely on one source, we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
But right now, Piff is amazing. And this is how we do it. This is how we get it sorted.
Because like
It's a good answer. I like it.
Good answer. That was good. The dev.
Yeah, the dev, man. You dev'd right out then. I like it.
Man, the dev, this is built beautifully. You've got back-ended scales, horizontally, vertically. You've got front-ended scales. The load speed is beautiful. It can be improved a little bit faster. You've got a settlement service that settles the bets. You've got an engine that creates the pools automatically on chain every 30 seconds. We've gone from enormous costs of, what was it, $400 a day. We're thinking that's going to cost us to run this, to lower the cost. We got an engine, that as a settlement creates the bets, cancels the bets, closes the accounts, gets the money back, funds the treasury. Man, this is a beautiful architecture. Any DJ will look at it and go, shit, this is beautifully working.
The idea I can just double tap.
So yeah, it looks
And
simple
then
from outside.
now it's in.
Yeah,
You know, like
That's
that
on chain,
that money has moved out of my account. It is now, as you said, in that little pool,
Yeah,
correct.
and I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, that's what you see. What you have
And I've
is
lost.
you.
Oh, your signature move. You can win, just to be clear.
So that's what you have placing the bet of $5. The 92 cents that you get charged is for us creating the bet account on Solana. And that is just basically to store information on chain, like the bet info, how long it was the bet, when did you create it, who won it. That costs 92 cents to store it. Yeah.
It's heavy storage.
It's
Yeah, we're packing a lot into the double click.
There's a whole shitload.
there is quite a
Again,
few
technical
information.
answer, so you got someone.
You,
That's a technical answer.
That's my technical as it gets. You carry on. Go on, I'll stop talking.
I think there's a lot of things that we can improve. I think I can't wait till we get perpetual trades in. Able to long and short it. And the further you are, the bigger the bet. I think a couple of people already reached out and gave us the ideas.
Oh, what? Like if I do
Yeah.
it here?
If you're further out, so imagine you're looking at a further square top,
Yeah, just
the bet
let
is
us know.
higher.
Oh.
So you are betting that the price will really go there. So the closer you have to the line, it's like standard gated 1.2. But imagine you have a 4x on the top, just because you click there.
Yeah, because then you get a little bit like the rocket ship one.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like the time it keeps going.
Mhm.
Because that's always anticipating,
Exactly.
like it's well, what's quite fun about that one is that you have control.
Mm-hmm.
You have this illusion of control
Mm-hmm.
because you can change it. You can pull out. You know, you start it and it ends when you end.
Yeah.
You know, so like you get that kind of illusion of control.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody pulls out though.
I
Sorry.
It's
too. I figured as you were saying it, so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. I do talk a lot. You keep telling me.
That's his
That's
job.
what I'm here for.
But you got talking to the mic.
That's what I'm here for.
I thought you know how to rap.
I'm not doing that now. Man.
I thought you were born with a mic.
I was born with a mic. I used to be a garage MC, just so everyone, in case there's any wondering about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You asked me about my childhood. That's how my childhood was. I spray painted trains, and I went to garage raves.
And then you worked for McDonald's.
Yeah,
Flipping fries.
I didn't actually.
You
Work.
don't
Just to be
flip
clear, I
fries.
didn't work in McDonald's. I worked in Burger King for 1 week, and then I got sacked.
Because you love the clown
No,
down.
because we had a massive food fight. It's a story for another day. It was amazing. Carry on.
I want to hear about that now.
So my mate Buchan, right? He was on the till. I was behind. And I literally waited for 2 days. Hated it. Smelled like Burger King the whole time. I was only like 16 at the time. So I just decided I've had enough of this. So I got the ketchup. I got the mustard. I walked up, snuck up behind him as he's serving a customer and just put both of them on the thing of his thing and just emptied both of them into the back of his t-shirt. And he went batshit. Like he threw like a quarter. He threw a Whopper and it hit a woman in the face. It was mate. Everyone got sacked. The whole thing had to shut down. On his own. It's gonna be wild, man. Yeah.
There's a whole thing. We want to get banana. What was it? You said you wanted to get a banana split, right? Because of Charlotte, right? The banana split spray in and then give out banana split. And then what else?
Have a private conversation. So just people have to wait and see. Like, yeah, let's get people playing this and try and get yourself on the DGen list.
So, if someone wants to get to play Banana Zone,
Yep.
what are they got to do? You know, where do they have to go? Because it sounds like to get one of these codes, they're gonna have to either know you personally.
No, my mom. My mom has some.
I was about to say, your mum
Yeah.
might have like a couple codes.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a couple codes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like, how does somebody get into the Banana Zone?
So initially, with great difficulty, where I don't know how are they going to get into the banana?
Well, if you're a Solana member, right?
Yeah, if you're in
You have-
Super Team,
you have
you're in
Super Team.
the family of
La
Super Team,
Familia.
La Familia,
La Familia.
Then yeah, you're good. Then we can sort you out. But initially, I think what our aim with this and with having it in Colosseum has been to get to this point. We're just about to submit this. We're going to win Colosseum. After that
We
point,
won. Man,
Yeah, of
this
course.
is a rocket.
of course, I know, it's a banana rocket.
To be fair, like when we did our pitch roast last Friday, you wasn't noticed.
Hmm.
Like when we speak to the judges afterwards, your name came up.
Good to know.
You
Good to
know.
know. And I didn't have the balaclava then either, did I? Wasn't even just all about this.
No, but that was the alpha.
That was the alpha. Yeah, no, I think for people to play it, initially it's going to be, we're going to be given, as soon as this goes live, then there'll be, the Twitter's going to be kind of a different thing for us then. At the moment it's sharing stupid memes, it's using AI. It's
I love
putting-
it. I love it.
I love it, man. Like every day I just go, what's the top news story of the day? In fact, you were in one as well, Kat, weren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Just
The
remembered.
birthday boy.
Captain's birthday. But yeah, no, I think it's for us it's right. Get this live, get these people that are within these circles that we know, get people playing it, make these tweets, make these polishing bits, and then it's we haven't put this together with an intention of it being like, right, we give KOLs referral codes and they earn money off it, and it's everything we do is exclusive beta codes. That one beta code gets one person into it. Oh, another little cheeky bet there, Kat. I like it. Yeah, it's at the moment it's all individual. So we want to build this organically. You can see on the Twitter as well that it's all just been built organically. So we want this to go live, people to be playing it, us to be, killing any little bugs that might be there, making those polishes, but actually getting to a point where, when the Twitter now is going to be well different. When we launch this and people are playing it, we've got a whole, I won't go into all of it, but there's a whole user-generated content strategy that we've pulled together. There's a lot of business. I know this looks batshit mental. We're sat here with a pile of bananas and whipped cream and batshit stuff going on. But there's actually been a shit ton of work and like strategy and the whole business plan has been put around this business. So yeah, it's more then that the Twitter suddenly becomes, we've got 2,500 followers, which isn't a lot, but no one knows what it is.
Dude, we had them in 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know, but like that's good when you sound it like that. But like it's coming from a place of nobody knows what it is. We've just got one line that says we're gonna, your mum doesn't know.
My mum knows.
We're gonna, so no one knows what it is. So everything on the Twitter at the moment is like stupid memes, people liking it, people laughing, but no one's actually played the game. This is the first time anywhere that people are seeing what we'd actually. Stop talking about your mum, dude. But yeah, sorry.
She's just wasting her inheritance on it.
Hey, mate, it's gone. Well gone. Ages ago. But yeah, no, what was I going to say? So yeah, it's kind of changed now that we're at a point where, we can start sharing the game. So, those people that are playing it, we're hoping that, they're going to create some of their own content. We've got, various different people that we're bringing in that actually love Banana Zone. And they're like, right, we've got strategies around user-generated content. How are people going to do this? How are people going to win? What's that merch? How do you do the giveaways? There's a whole strategy around this to actually now get it out where if you haven't got a beta code, but you can see what we've built and how fun it is, how do you get a beta code? What are you going to do? How you, with
The experience. They're cows, bringing cows to the market experience, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're about. We are cows. We're cows or cow? How do you pronounce it?
What are you trying to say?
Coos.
Like cows. Market.
Sound like a pigeon, Cap. What's happening here? What's happening?
Bringing
lost
craziness to the market.
We are, yeah.
We're chaotic.
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 Hmm.
Chaotic.
Correct.
I might have no problems. Anyway, the main thing I want to check is see that little word beta. Beta is going to be there for a couple of days, and when the beta swipes off, then we know you have also a leaderboard. Yes, if we that scrolls a little wallet.
Old school Motorola.
If you have go to the leaderboard shows the top bananas, so the top players. Now, the top players that we're going to have check in a couple of weeks, we're going to select the first random winner, and when we go off beta and we go as live, we're going to select the top winner and convert a couple of his money into reward them back, basically. Give them back some of the funding as a thank you.
You're the top banana.
You're the top banana.
You get not only some soul back, but actually, you get. You look confused, Cap. What's that?
No, if you listen.
Yeah, there's a lot of sexy stuff.
Oh, did you hear that?
It's disconnect. Just disconnect. Disconnect.
But even that little.
Listen.
Little.
Did you hear that?
I did. I heard a little yelp.
What the fuck is going on? I don't know what you lot are talking
So,
about.
what?
I lost my senses.
I'm in.
So shall we?
You can take my password.
And then disconnect.
Okay, ready? Everyone quiet. Quiet in the studio.
Boom! Hey, that was good. That was like Looney Tunes style.
That's why
Roadrunner.
don't slip out, man.
Roadrunner, just falling off a cliff. Amazing.
Now that's my luck to win.
Right.
I tell you what, this is very volatile, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I feel like I've made $1 on this podcast, and then I lost another 100.
You're not decent enough.
You're not. You need to zoom in. You need to concentrate. It's because we've been chatting here, Cap.
I need to lock in.
Yeah, but equally, to that point, it's that we're still fine tuning. You are the first person to ever play this, to see it.
And that $6 could have been more if there was more, if there were more players there.
That's the
as
main
it goes
point.
up.
This game is not. We haven't built this for one person to be playing every 30 seconds. It's not that. We've built this for 100 people to be live every 30 seconds, and that's fully how I'm lining it up. It's that thing of this becomes crazy interesting when there's 100 people. If there's $500 every 30 seconds in that pool, and suddenly you're $5, you might have lost all of those, but then you win $500 and you're $300, $400 up or whatever.
Well, also it feels like it can come in, like it's called around 4chan. 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 Yeah, you come in, you come in with crazy. You have a community there. So here you're gonna have the same people posting crazy images in the back. You got people betting. It's not only people placing bets, but you have communities that, you've got people from their coin bringing their network, say, hey, come and place, let's go and have a play. Then you've got people posting up images, and you've got McDonald's behind, Walking Donkey, or anything going behind here. You've got Crazy TV. Left and right, things are coming out at you. So this is the experience. It's the experience. It's not just coming in, I placed $5 and that was fun.
No. It's the ADHD experience.
ADHD experience, scrolling through like, oh man, pump, boom! You won. That's what I need. Right?
Yeah. Just so everyone knows, I reckon that Chief Banana DJ shouts boom in my face at least 10 times a day. Minimum.
You called me Chief Banana dickhead.
I did. Moments, mate. Moments.
Too many bananas.
Mate. Tip of the banana, mate. I don't want another banana, man. I want to OD on potassium.
What about bananas? Oh, we have bananas tomorrow. The people that are in tomorrow in Super Team.
Yeah,
we get a banana with a little rubby. Tell them about it.
So yeah, I think anyone who's in Build Station tomorrow. I mean, we've chatted to lots of people here, but tomorrow with the beta being proper live, I don't know how many bananas we're getting, like 500 bananas or something. But there's a lot of bananas.
I didn't prove this.
You don't do anything, Gary. You thought we were doing a normal interview right now.
How are we doing reviews, by the way? Are we doing well? How many people?
I don't know. How many people?
And just saw
300.
300.
We should double it. Send it to your.
God damn. Everyone
If you
share
see,
it with
share it with your nan, share it with your mama, your papa, your brother, your sister,
your DJs.
your DJ. Tell them the boys are back in town, right?
We're not being called the Banana Boys. We've
No!
talked about this.
Banana boys.
We're not.
Banana.
We talked about it.
You know, they're the banana. Banana.
That's not what we're doing, man.
Come on, banana.
I think my favourite was when Arch was interviewing us last week on something. We were on the rooftop here, and Arch was interviewing us, and he was just like, someone said Banana Boys, and Arch pissed himself, and he was just like, you lot look like a boy band from the middle art of Aldi. I was just like, I think that's a compliment, but I'm not sure. I don't think it is.
I've seen the photos. You do look like a boy band.
Yeah. It was when I was doing the booty shake. I was really questioning my life
the Ring
choices.
doorbell as well, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was when we got in
mad.
well early, wasn't it? Well early. We were here like 6 o'clock in the morning, and there was no one around. So I was like, I'm doing the ring thing. So I think I did like French accent, Australian, Camp German, all the classics, and then realised that Arch just gets all of them emailed to him as they're coming through. It was interesting. I'm not looking at you, bro. Not while you're doing that.
You know, man, you never know what was going to come up.
I'm not
with.
cleaning that shit up. I'll tell you that right now.
We can ask Mercedes to clean up.
Oh yeah.
Mercedes cleans it up.
Yeah, safe. So anyway, Cap, where are we at?
So 300 people. We need to get more.
It's done.
It's done.
It's over.
Banana's been split.
Man, that was a good idea. Come on, having your little banana spray on, giving out to people.
Yeah, it could be.
You trying to still?
Yeah.
I would have got it.
I think you
Yeah.
ran out of funds. You ran out of that spell.
I mean, to go back to your point as well, Cap, what you're saying, the volatility, we're still final testing, man. We haven't submitted this to Coliseum yet. It's not
It's
going
gonna
live.
change.
It's not going beta. So I think we're gonna tweak, man. We're gonna tweak it. But
It change depending on if it's pumping a lot, crazy pumping.
Yeah.
It will reduce it, but it will be some kind of algorithm behind it.
yeah, there has to be.
Mm.
There's logic behind it.
Because it is quite interesting if you do think about that for a second. If we go into the technical side of the pricing of it is tokens do just do this sometimes. They do this sometimes because a live price is set by whatever the market demand is. So a person who owns a lot of the token, if they suddenly decide to do something, whether that's been dumping it
Tank it,
or
yeah.
buy more, like they will make it go. So that is like an aspect into this. So that there are parts of it where it will just go straight down.
Yeah.
Like if you've been like even just right there, you saw how it just went straight down into it. That is like you will get those kind of moments. It's going to be quite interesting to see how you're able to best still define the experience of I'm double tapping, I'm clicking, I have a 25% chance to be right.
Yeah.
Because that's from like when you look at this, that's what I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like I got a 25% chance. If I double click that, I could win some money.
Big time. And I think as well, like Chief Banana DJ said, it's writing that algorithm in the background because it is so volatile. You know, it does go up and down so much that it's actually it's making it a way where it's not, you know, you can't reduce the volatility too much, or otherwise it's just going into four squares and, you know, the fun's not there. You know, there needs to be those peaks and troughs and the banana zone. You know, that's the whole point. It needs to go up and down, man. But yeah, writing that algorithm so it's still fun, but actually there's enough volatility there to make it fun. Yeah.
Shout out to Raul Powell.
Shout out to Raul Powell.
The god.
He's aware of it.
He's the god.
He actually is. Like joking aside.
Yeah, Bananas are the mythology, the name, the everything, you know. He's been in my dreams. Yeah, different story. But
No.
if you have volatility less, you have also the odds showing up. You have the pool showing up. You know how much you're making in that pool, and then you have, you know, you maybe zoom out and you can make the bet further up, and then you have maybe pricing at the further out, the bigger the bet, but it's not volatile that much. So there's a lot of tweaking left and right. But we've got teamwork, 12 creative, crazy people. Yeah, this is it's in you, right?
Yeah.
I'm even talking. I'm thinking.
I hear that sound all the time.
I showed it.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm sure not something else.
No, you broken me, man.
Well,
Yeah.
I think what we can agree with here, like the idea around the double tapping, this little experience, is something that hasn't been seen before. And as we now take it to market, there's potential for that to really take on. And I think what is really exciting when you are able to talk about how this becomes like a natural part of the life cycle of a token. And whenever somebody launches a token, there is this level of gamification that naturally happens afterwards, because the pivots are, because this is only the very first version. You know, you talk about all the technical sides behind this, about how you're being able to create the pools, how you're being able to manage all the different accounts all in one moment. You know, like all of this then technical behind the scenes enables the very simple experience that we see here in front of us. As you now start to take it to market, get that not just like the private user feedback, but the public user feedback, you're able to really start defining and understanding and tweaking what best fits. And then as you guys are a crack team developing, shipping, updating it, you're able to really evolve it as the market is able to show. And when we go towards that vision where any token launch on Solana plays on Banana Zone afterwards, because it's a natural next step where there is a subset of the group trading the token, they also want to bet on the token. You know, that it's a very natural kind of like side of it, where they will have two screens. On one screen, they're going to have the token ticker on Bird Eye or whatever platform they're looking at. And on the other side, they're going to have Banana Zone. And they're going to be not only making money on the buys and sells as the token is going up and down, but they're going to be making money on their predictions. You know, because you can almost get not literally, but like maybe in the future, but like the idea of like a leverage long when okay, cool. I think the price is going to go up. So I'm going to now bet and like buy and sell accordingly. You know, like I'm going to be able to play this game on two different sides now. And that's possible because of the Banana Zone.
You tell more secrets, yeah?
No,
You know, he's not too much.
He's a clever guy. He picks up on this stuff, man.
Exactly, yeah. So that is all planned to be baked in. But once we win, and shall we win, we will have funding to have more support to grow the team and scale. And so it's been amazing, right? It's been
Yeah,
amazing.
big time.
Team.
Big shout out.
Big shout out. Big shout out to my Arch. He's amazing support.
My Archie.
My Archie. Man, you shout out.
There's a couple.
My
little Archie.
Yo.
Sorry, go on.
Bill Pappas.
Bill Pappas.
Oh, man, he's a legend.
Dev.
Dev, Bill Pappas, if you're hearing this, you're a legend. A legend that's supporting us. Hugh from Vietnam. Hugh, man.
Top guy.
Top, man. That's how I know Hugh, what, 12 months ago, 14 months ago? Yeah, a year ago. few legends sat down and looking at the structure and redrawing it, and they goes, this is how we shape and form it. That's the OG originated, this technical depth.
idea, yeah.
So he's amazing. So yeah, well done. So I'm growing that quick, huh?
Yeah.
The team and the support. So
And I think as well, it's the support in it. Like compared to, it was obviously the right place for us to do it. Like we love Super Team and stuff anyway, but like, yeah, Solana was the logical choice because, yeah, they're just quick to help. It's like if you have an idea and you want to build something, they're the place to go because they genuinely want to help you, and people go out their way to, don't they? Like you just said, Huey over in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he went well out of his way to help us.
Exactly.
He didn't have to.
So
That's magic.
that's the magic. So now,
Banana magic.
you know what? Also, everybody in the
Sorry, no, go on.
banana magic.
Yeah, no, go on.
It's a banana boy. Banana magic.
No, stop throwing boy band names at me. Man. Don't do the dance. Don't do the dance, dude.
No?
That's the outro.
Come on. One of us.
Google
No.
gobble.
One of us. Oh, come on, old school, man. I was watching.
It's gonna be a nightmare when this goes off.
Not right now, man. Oh man, pump me some boring. The Solana ecosystem, yeah, partners, even we've been speaking to, right? Yeah, guys, well, can we name someone? Should we name someone? Like the big boys, a lot of help we've been having. A lot of people. This is what we get kind of, we're busy. I understand everybody's got a lot of pros and sees a lot of pros all the time.
Yep.
And then we say 2 seconds. And then once we show them that, even they're speechless, or they're like, who, what, give it to us.
Yeah, most times it's like give us 2 seconds. We show them. I give them the elevator pitch, and then they go right. Let's have.
It's
a
not an elevator pitch,
proper-
it's
No, it's like
like-
literally
it's like
like
that.
There's 10 seconds. This is the description of Banana Zone. They'll happily jump on an hour-long Zoom,
And that's all they
talk
need.
about it more, and people are just genuinely interested in it, man. Like we've created something where, yeah, it hasn't been
I
done.
like that code. When you send something, it's like, when you send out to a girl, hey, let's go on a date. Like, no, I have a boyfriend. And then the next minute, send a picture of yourself like, ooh. Friday is okay. You know what I mean? It's the same here as dating,
I was
man.
expecting a banana joke then.
No.
I feel like you missed the boat.
Missed the boat. But this is the same thing here, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, sorry, no, we're busy, and then we show it. Like, oh, man,
actually, I've got a bit of time for that. Yeah.
yeah, I'll go time. Let me give you some time.
That's happened quite a lot.
And it's just sending, even sending this small, what was it, one pager?
Yeah, man, I've got like a one pager,
With a couple bananas.
top level example of the banana zone, and I send that, and then
They
I'd
love
say
it.
8 out of 10 come back like, yeah, let's have a call. Tell me
Tinder
more
game
about- I
going
need to
strong.
tell more about this. Huh?
Tinder game going strong. Just banana.
I've never been on Tinder, but I think I'd have completed it.
What's Tinder?
Exactly.
Okay.
Ah,
Tinder, dating.
Yeah.
Do you date bananas, man?
No, I don't know. I've never been on it.
Okay.
Never been on it.
Yeah, we know.
On that note.
Well, gentlemen,
Yeah.
it's been lovely tasting your bananas.
You're better than that, Cap. You're not.
He wants to be one of us.
I feel like he does.
I
He's
would
got
lose
the
so
merch.
much money.
Look,
He's
he's
got
got
the
the
merch.
merch, man. He's suddenly.
The merch
I
is
feel like
original.
he didn't start like that as well. That's weird, isn't it? Like it's just morphing into Banana Zone.
Like the more I play it, the more I lose, the more I win. I feel more and more like a banana.
I reckon tomorrow's podcast, he's gonna have balaclava on.
Oh, yeah.
But don't
So
mention
you-
it. Don't mention it. Just walk in.
Walk in.
Yeah. Just lift it up. Oh, it's Cap underneath, and then you can just carry on. It'd be great.
The great British builders, yeah?
Yeah. Great British Builders. Demo day. Just don't mention it. Like juice and banana on my balaclava. It's disgusting. It's a wash or something. Sorry, man.
Well, this has been the Great British Builder podcast.
Yeah.
Crazy bananas.
Yeah, it has.
We've been playing with bananas. We have our banana splitters melted,
Stay at that.
I love this guy. I love it.
and I'm now a degenerate with Banana Zone.
Yes, you are, Cap. Yes, you are.
It's going to be open beta, so everyone else can kind of get involved and
Yep.
get a chance to play with it.
Yep.
You guys are going to swoop in the Coliseum submission,
Mm.
and I'm excited to see where you guys can take it.
That's
Thank you
freaking
very much,
roll,
man.
Let's
Absolute
roll,
pleasure,
let's
mate.
roll.
And
Boom!
knew he was going to do it. It's not even not even a surprise anymore. He does it so often. Yeah, mate, it's good. It's good.
What's the last thing to say to anyone listening? Where do you want them to go? How do they? What do they need to do to get one of these codes?
And reach out to Banana.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't slip up.
Don't slip up.
If you're interested, send a DM to Banana Zone app. If you want to beat a code, then hit up Banana Zone app or Super Team or Cap individually because he's now on the team.
I don't have any codes.
He does.
I don't.
Just keep pinging and pinging and pinging. And he'll give
Just
you
send it.
Oh.
Basically, if you send Captain a picture of a
a
banana,
banana. Yeah.
then there's a possibility you'll get a beta code.
And a fucking
That's not a code.
And a
Like,
banana.
don't send a picture of your penis. Just send a picture of a banana. Okay, just to be clear. Totally do. If you send Captain a dick pic, you'll get a beta code.
That's a different nap you took about. Oh man, we should do a different nap. Oh man, you kill me like this one.
Sorry, Cap. Yeah, don't send Cap dick pics. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke.
That'll be Cap, not dick pics.
Yeah, Cap. No dick pics. Doesn't get you. No dick pic. No beta code. Sorry. Sorry, Cap. Yeah.
Oh,
And on that bombshell, ladies and
Bombshell,
gentlemen.
Oh,
Thank you for listening. This has been Banana Zone, lads.
Yes. Boom.
Yes. Yes.
Wishing you all
Yes.
the best. Have a good night.
Boom.
We are.
Good night.